It was a Monday, and what better way to start a productive week of boring sales engineering, followed up by hitting my MacBook relentlessly hard for some creative works of love, than going to the gym at 5 in the morning. Granted, that's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's my cup of pre-workout. And as I was putting a bunch of metal onto a metal bar and lifting that metal bar over and over like a metal jerk, I get a notification that I was no longer going to be productive for the rest of the week. Wait, huh? That's right. After waiting approximately 4 months since ordering from some sketch Chinese website, the Shop app, not sponsored, tells me my pre-order for my Elegoo Centauri Carbon right over here, also not sponsored, has not only been fulfilled, but was arriving that exact same morning. And my productivity went right out the window, almost immediately. This printer can not only sling plastic faster than my old Ender 3, but also more reliably, and with automated painstaking tasks to boot, like bed leveling. I spent easily hours leveling my bed, or configuring, tweaking network settings, or, whatever it may be, I had issues. Every time I wanted to print something, I always spent more time setting it up and wasting half of my day after work just figuring it out and getting it ready to go. And especially if I printed with polycarbonate, that's out the window with the Ender 3. With this thing prints polycarbonate easily. Like, I just pop it into Orca Slicer, the filament presets, I tweak some settings, but dude, just get this thing up to temperature. And the bed does take a minute to get up to temperature, but at least it doesn't crash like my Ender 3. Like, dude, I spent hundreds of dollars upgrading my Ender 3 and it still wouldn't print. This thing's great. And for the same cost that I got my Ender 3 for. This thing is $300. This Chinese ripoff Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon prints insanely well. And it's not just polycarbonate that it can print, which is notorious for being a pain in the ass. It prints ASA perfectly fine. Right out of the box, I didn't have to adjust any settings. I also started experimenting with PA6 CF20, and yeah, it prints perfectly. Honestly, it prints better than ASA, but carbon fiber injected filaments tend to print a little easier. They're just incredibly hygroscopic. I shouldn't be leaving this thing out and about, but I do not have a bunch of filament storage because I kept buying filament after I got this printer because of how easy it is to print. Again, I'm not sponsored, but for $300, best purchase ever. Especially if 3D printing is just driving you up a wall. It shouldn't. It should be fun. Just get one of these. Just get one of these things. Anyway, well, there were multiple avenues for what I wanted to print, like fun little doodads, maybe some GIFs, stuff to augment my hobbies, guns, grenades.
2 a.m. It's a self-defense situation.
So you can see, full weight, no failures.
First,
And
want to rein in the proliferation of so-called ghost guns.
there's 5 foot.
Explosive.
The CIA glow in the dark. You can see them if you're driving. You just run them over.
Suppressors.
Just kidding. We don't read silly books like The Odyssey on this channel. But we have been playing with carbon fiber injected nylon, or more specifically, PA6 CF20, with
A million more well on the way.
We also picked up some PETCF because I hear you don't have to mess with annealing nearly as much. This PA6 CF20 filament does require you to anneal it for 16 hours. Granted, it's not necessarily required, but it is if you want a top spec heat resistance to reduce any potential creep and good impact resistance too. Anyway, stay tuned for plenty of experiments. I've already started printing stuff on the fly, especially with ASA. Like, I had a trip, I'm like, I need something to hold my tablet because my new phone, the Google Pixel 9, I used to have a S22 Ultra, with an OtterBox, and the case had a crazy lip on the top and the bottom, and that was great for holding my tablet. Well, this doesn't have lips. This is completely flat, all the way across. And I'm like, okay, well, I could print a new stand, and with ASA, it's heat resistant and UV resistant. It's perfect. So I quite literally just designed something fairly rudimentary in 2 hours, got it printed. Fortunately, it took 4 hours, but it was a little complicated. And I glued it together, and here's version 1. I mean, it works perfectly fine, and it worked all the way down and all the way back. I was honestly kind of expecting it to melt. That didn't happen either. So heck yeah for rapid prototyping. Anyway, this all morphed into a rebirth of another one of my hobbies long past, radio communications. A number of years ago, when I was in grad school, I was bored in my little studio apartment, and buying level 3 plates wasn't enough to quench my prepper thirst. Yes, I know, level 3 plates bad, level 4 plates good. I've already moved on to level 4 plates already. You can keep your rude comments to yourself. I wanted to get into shortwave radio, ham radio as it's lovingly called, so I studied for a week and quite literally got a 100% on the technician license exam within 10 minutes of starting it. And don't let this be a metric of my intelligence. I was told I was really smart when I was young and thus became really freaking dumb. But really, it's a stupid easy exam, but please do more than just memorize the answers, which you can do. In fact, I urge you to learn the science behind this mode of communication, or else you risk pissing off all of the radio elders who will send you FU messages over the ionosphere because the harmonics radiating from your $20 Baofeng that you bought from Alibaba is making their police veteran German Shepherd vomit and crap on the floor at the same time. RF etiquette is huge in this field. Remember the golden rule. Anyways, I started off with a Baofeng. I don't have the Baofeng near me right now, but because I did end up moving to the Quanshangs, which are pretty good. And then this literally came in the mail today. It's another Baofeng. It is a Baofeng actually, but this one actually has good harmonics according to the community, and it's a digital radio. This thing's pretty sick, right? Jump to present day, and I've discovered the world of LORA-based communication through Meshtastic. It's a powerful concept, long range, low power mesh networking without the need for cell towers or Wi-Fi. But as I dug deeper, my research led me to something more capable: Meshcore. Now, Meshcore is a system that takes the strengths of Meshtastic and builds on them with smarter routing, better security, and more robust interoperability. Don't hate me, that's just the facts. I think this is the Meshtastic logo, I don't remember, but Meshcore is awesome, baby. See, I printed this with ASA, isn't this little thing cute? I didn't charge it, it's dead. Dude, I went all in with this stuff. I went full, schizo mode with this. Here's the Lily Goatee deck, and I bought a sense cap because I wanted to test it out all in the field. Me and my buddies went into the woods and to see how good the range was penetrating through trees, and holy crap, these things are actually superb. Yeah, we were LARPing, you could say. Which, this is definitely far more of a LARPer tool, I suppose, because digital radio, it's encrypted. I've yet to figure this out. I'm probably going to be installing custom firmware on this thing tonight. So I also decided, you know what? I've had this little case from Harbor Freight, this little gun case for a long time, and I haven't done anything with it yet. I was wanting to do something radio related, but I didn't want to have to spend $200 some on a SDR device and all kinds of crap. Well, since I got this, I finally did it. I custom made a little monitor holder thing for the case, and I kind of went the lazy route on the inside. I just used command strips because all my brain power was used to try and correct and get the dimensions right and make sure it printed okay with ASA, because ASA is kind of silly. Eventually, all roads led me back to here. Me sitting in front of my camera. All the stuff that I've just shared with you is what I've been doing with my time the past couple months. That, and absolutely struggling to find someone who I know is skilled with a gimbal and a camera rig to help me finish out my little video on my car. I'm trying to be super cinematic with it. I'm making kind of like a documentary, or almost like one of those segments in a Top Gear video that Clarkson did. You know, I just want to make it really nice and pay the tribute to the car that has taken me through the past 4 years of my incredibly adventurous life. So if anyone is near me in southern Indiana and has a camera and knows how to use it and has a gimbal, if not, I do have one, but I would prefer if you have experience, hit me up, please. I need help. I'm going to follow up this segment with some footage of, you know, the past couple months. Honestly, it's been a minute, a few months of everything that we've just been doing, bonking around. Maybe most of it might be pictures because I need to get in the habit of just recording everything I do. But enjoy. Thank you.
Till we enter. We're gonna bend her the whole life through. We're gonna bend her till we enter. Bend her for me and you.
Oh, yeah.
Friends joining in. This guy.
Oh.
He's squaring up. Yeah, they're about to fight. Look at this. He's got like a hard tail. He must have lost it recently. Looks like it regrew.